Hey guys, it's me, Toddy8131. We are here with another episode of the FIFA 21 Morecambe Challenge Career Mode. That was probably the cleanest I've done it, but hey, in the last episode, we did a few things. We almost completed the whole month of December. We were close, you know, we got through we had a couple of bad results, like the league game against Carlisle. I played that. Bad result. We also had the replay against Northampton, and we lost that. However, we did, at the bare minimum, beat Charlton with some of the best goals I've scored in the season so far. And ideally, the goal of the season contender from Anton Escobar. At the moment, I'm pretty sure my goal of the season contenders are Anton Escobar, Muka Linden, and it could be another Anton Escobar, you know. Might be Cole Stockton, though. There's a few people who've scored some banging goals. Or Duarte, actually. There was another brilliant goal from him. However, let's just get this straight. I played... Obviously, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in this month. I've played 3. Meaning that I have to play one more out of these 2. And as you know already, it is going to be the Walsall one. I already said that it was going to be the Walsall one, because I have to make that rule up at the start. However, we are going to get into the January transfer window this month. Meaning that my list of rules will be coming back. I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to put it down in the bottom, because I need everyone to know the rules if it's a transfer window one. But, you know, you should already know the rules. They're on, like, the first 4 episodes when I've got the summer transfer window. With the fact that I have to use a random number generator to get the players from the shortlist that I'll get from my scouts that I sent out. My global scouts will come back. I then use a random number generator to get 2 players per list. And then out of those, I think it's in a total of about 8 players, I get 2 out of the 8 of the whole thing. And that's what I've had to do so far. They haven't been terrible deals. They haven't been the best deals, but haven't been terrible deals. And that's basically how it is. And then at the end, on the transfer deadline day, I can make up to 3 signings, 1 release clause, which is pretty hard to do when you have no money, 1 free agent, which is my best saving grace, and then 1 loan if I'm able to get them through the door. Obviously, I only managed to get the free agent in the summer, because the loans wouldn't accept coming to the club. I tried it with 2 different people, and the release clause, obviously I didn't have the money to do that, so I only got a free agent, and that was Morenzo and Krinagoj, because I got both of them because of the fact that I didn't get a loan in the end. Anyway, let's, I think, check the squad hub and also league standings of all the teams, considering we are about the halfway point in the season now. So looking at the stats, the most played player is still Aaron Wieldig, followed by Mendes Gomez, Cole Stockton, and then we've got a few other names, you know, popping up, with a few people not playing any games, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the only person to not play a game... Look at that, I've done quite well with the squad, you know. I mean, Josep Perez has got a goal and assist in 1 game, because he got them both in the Mansfield one. He's still playing now, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the only person to not play so far is Bruno Albornoz, because he is 48 rated, guys. So, with that in mind, let's check the goals tally. It is still Cole Stockton with Jordan Slew, Aaron Wieldig, and then look at this man, Anton Escobar, sneak his way up into 4th place on my top scorers list. And I don't think he was anywhere on the top list of people before last episode, so well done for him. Then Diogo Raga, the first one that I would really not expect to be on that many goals, but 4 goals for him. He's doing an absolute shift as my CDM, you know. And then assists-wise, we have Wieldig and Mendes Gomez. Morenzo is still on 5, even though he's been injured now for 3 months. Meaning I might have to try and sign another midfielder, you know, because Angel Morenzo, I can't really just live with just Aaron Wieldig for now. O'Sullivan's in there. Stockton's in there. And they got a few people that are nowhere near. You know, you got Norman on the 1 goal and 1 assist. That's not bad at all. But, you know, there's a few people. Lethran has got an assist. That's pretty mental. That was obviously from me just booting it up the field and him getting an assist from it. That's pretty mental. I'm pretty sure, actually, my goalkeeper has more assists than people that really should actually have assists. Like, Lethran has 1, right? Who has 0? Is there some surprise names here? Duarte has not got an assist. He's a right winger, and he plays enough to have got 1. Same with Krinagod, who's got no goals or assists in 19 games. He has been a real flop for me, you know. Like, Domen Krinagod. Morenzo has been but Krinagod has been, like, really bad. Anyway, getting into it, we are going to be simming this game against Carlisle. It is more than likely going to be an L, because my team that I'm going into it with, not the strongest 11 that you'd expect, let's just say that. Like, the 11 that's going into it, I wouldn't put too much faith in them. However, before we do that, let's also check the other leagues, like I said I was going to, because I want to know the standings of all the other top leagues at this point in the season. We'll come back to the other English leagues, because they are more important right now. PSG are absolutely storming away in the Ligue 1, as you would expect, let's face it. There's no real surprises in that table, to be honest. That's pretty realistic. I'd say other than Los Lille being a little bit low, considering they just won the Ligue 1 in real life. Bundesliga, we have ourselves Bayern Munich and Leipzig fighting at the top there. Not much of a difference between them, I'm not going to lie. Not a huge difference at all between them. Then we have the Serie A, which could be a bit random. No, it is Piemonte, but Lazio and Napoli still up there fighting. Lazio are really fighting, though, because they are joint on points. Of course, goal difference is letting them down a little bit, but what can you do? Udinese are doing pretty well, and Torino, you know. Considering that Milan, Atlanta, and Roma... Where are Roma? Oh, they're 5th. Okay, I forgot their badge changes, didn't it? Yeah, Milan and Atlanta in 8th and 9th, you know. That's a little bit low for them. Then we'll go over and check the La Liga Santander, which Real Madrid and Barca are drawing. Then you have Villarreal just behind them, and then Atletico Madrid a little bit behind them as well, you know. I respect Villarreal's fight, though, you know. They've done well there. So, now what we will do is check the League 1 to see who will be coming down if I stay down, and who will be going up. Portsmouth, Accrington, Sunderland, Oxford, Doncaster, and Ipswich are in the playoff positions. Portsmouth and Accrington look like they're going to be making it anyway. Accrington are a real surprise. Like, Portsmouth, the rest of them, maybe. But Doncaster and Accrington, I don't know about them. That's pretty mental from Accrington, you know. I've got to give them credit there. And then the teams that look like they could be coming down at the moment is Rochdale, Wimbledon, Swindon, and Wigan. Interesting, you know. But Wigan are still kind of in the fight at the moment. Then we're looking at the Championship, where Blackburn Rovers are doing fucking incredibly in the league right now, you know. Blackburn Rovers sitting up there. Then you got Nottingham Forest, also getting guaranteed at the moment. And then you got a little fight between Middlesbrough, Brentford, Bournemouth, and Watford for the other playoff positions at the moment. But Middlesbrough, and it's a tight one. It's a very tight one. Luton are probably in the relegation zone. Of course they are. Brilliant. Thank you, Luton Town. You've got 10 bloody draws. You've got to sort out your wins. You know, you've only got 2 wins. That's your problem right now. Barnsley, Birmingham, and Luton look like they could be going down. I really hope Luton don't go down, because... And then in the Prem, that's pretty realistic. You know what? That's a pretty realistic table right now. I'd say maybe you flip Man United and Chelsea round. Or Man U and Liverpool probably is more likely. You flip Man U and Liverpool round and then move Leicester up above Spurs, and you've probably got yourself a pretty realistic table. Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United... it's only really looking like it's between Liverpool and Man City at this point, to be honest. Leicester there. Arsenal just doing Arsenal things where they just really aren't doing very well. Sorry to any Arsenal fans. And Crystal Palace in the relegation zone, really. Brighton and Sheffield United you'd expect, but you wouldn't expect Crystal Palace to be that far down. It's interesting to see that, you know. It is very interesting to see that. Anyway, let's attend the press conference before we go into the sim against Carlisle here.
Okay, thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
I think we can still go up, but I think it'll be a real fight at this point, to be honest. I think, to be honest, we've got to get some real players through the door. You know? I think we've got to get some players through the door in this January window, which is going to be a bit of a struggle considering I don't have any budget. You know, like my transfer budget right now, I think I have about 200k. I mean, I've done contracts now, so I guess that's the bonus, but, you know, I still don't have enough money to do anything other than free agents, and I'm not allowed to just go and randomly sign free agents, you know? Oh, one thing I have got to do first. I'm going to send these scouts out now, so that by the time we get to January 1st, we've already got players coming through. Because I'm not allowed to answer any of them until we get to the transfer window, but at this point, they'll take like a couple days to get set up, and then they'll start sending them through, if you get me, so... You know, I just wanted to do that. Haven't done England yet, have I? There we go. No thanks, I'll do it later. Right, let's save it again, just so that I don't have to do that again. Oh. Right. I hope I can win, but against a side like Carlisle with this weakened side, I won. Are you serious? Cole Stockton with 2 goals, and then Denny gets a goal from coming off the bench. Hey, you got to rate that, you know. I was not expecting to win that game. Carlisle are a better side. Denny and Cole Stockton... doing what they do best there, you know. Really good from them. Diaguraga's going to come off. We're going to move Denny into the pitch because he more than deserves to play after that, for sure. Oh my god, that's pretty brilliant, if you ask me. 42. Yeah, Davies can come out. And then Norman. Ganesh didn't keep a clean sheet, so... why reward him if he's not keeping clean sheets, you know? Unless he's done a brilliant performance, but I don't think he has. Anyway. We've got a straight away game against Walsall to play. And we are playing this one. We've got to remember that. We are playing this one. So, you know, you've got to hope. You've only got to hope, really, don't you? You know, Walsall, they're a brilliant side. They're up there in 3rd. However, if we do win this game, we will surpass them and go into a very good position in the league. And this is why I'm saying that, like, all these little results change everything, you know? So this is the side that we are going to be going in with. That's the side that they are apparently going to play. I do not know any of those players. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I know OC, the right wing. I don't know anyone else. I'm not going to lie, right, guys? The only thing I know about Walsall in real life is that Luton Town signed their striker. And he's now doing very well in the Championship. Like, Adebayo. God, I can't do this drill. I cannot do this drill. It's just, like, even if you make it past the man, the net is so impossible to see.
We simply have to focus on this man. Up against his former club, will he make an impact?
Oh, we signed Norman from them, didn't we? Of course we bloody did. We signed them, our main right-back from them. I think I traded them my right-back. So I'm interested to see if they're playing.
It is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And our live coverage comes to you from League 2. It's Walsall. And they face Morecambe.
I do not like their kit, you know.
Good atmosphere.
Because they've got that little bit of green. It just doesn't suit it, you know. Red and green don't go together. You know, I will respect you if you manage to get a red and green kit go together and it not look like a Christmas top. The only time red and green goes together is Christmas. On a football kit, no. Christmas jumper.
And this is how the
course.
hosts will begin the game today.
Jack Rose, Hayden White,
It's always
Tom
interesting
Leake.
to try to sum up a
I don't
team's
think
style
that's
of
my
play,
right back,
their
is it?
approach. And there are many who think that
I'm really
it's overly
confused.
conservative.
I don't know
in
if I
this
did send
case.
them
What do
my
you
right
think,
back,
Lee?
you know.
Well, Derek, it's not my preferred way of playing, that's for sure. But horses for courses is fine until you concede. Do they have a plan B if that happens? I'm not too sure.
Come on.
Thank you. Enjoy
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
It's a good 11, isn't it?
4-4-2, but with a diamond lead.
Yeah, he's 4 players in midfield, but really only 3.
Slew,
The 2 wide
Stockton.
players will stay wide and help the full-backs. There's one just
Will
sitting
they-
in
you know
front
what?
of the back 4, but the number 10
I'm
is slightly
confident.
advanced. He will provide the support
Let's
for
just
the
get into the
strikers.
game against Walsall. 3rd place in the league. They're a very good side. I feel like this is going to be a rough one. I don't know why.
Sinclair.
I just feel like it's going to be a rough one. Oh, Denny is oh, that's O'Sullivan. That's not Denny. Norman used to play with some of these people. So
John
hopefully,
O'Sullivan.
Hopefully he has a little advantage.
Well, they know they need to stop him. And deliver
That's a
towards
brilliant
the
ball.
back post.
And that's a brilliant goal. And that's just a brilliant start, isn't it? Like, what a ball from O'Sullivan into Jordan Slew. And Jordan Slew's just lashed it into the near post, you know. And it's just a fantastic finish.
It's a replay. It's a really
Like, I saw him
dangerous ball into the
peeking off his
penalty
man,
area.
you know. He
But I
was
have
getting
to
away
say
from
after
his
that,
man.
The keeper doesn't cover himself
And he
in
got away
glory.
from his man
Near
very
post,
well.
Left exposed, and he's punished.
That's brilliant from Jordan Slew. Look at that. You know what? I've seen players miss those.
1-0
I've
then.
seen Jordan Slew miss those. So, you know what? I can't really hate on him for that. You know, counter-attack play is how I play. I play well as a counter-attack
I'm
player.
hearing that there's been a goal in
So-
one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally?
It's a goal for the visitors.
Mendes Gomez
9 minutes
couldn't
played,
quite get it under
1-0.
control there.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way.
The stadium is a family-friendly environment.
Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, playing against his old club, and I want chances on.
Go on.
It's opening up for them. Crossing possibilities. Holden.
Mate, they are holding the ball well, you know.
And he's won the ball.
Well, what a ball that was.
And
Like,
a
the
throw
ball
in
was not bad at
forthcoming.
all. I just think Norman should have got there, to be honest. I'm a bit disappointed in the man. Like, the ball was not
Sinclair.
a bad ball, considering I just wanted him to do exactly what he did. You know, boot it across.
Will they get themselves level here?
What a
And
save.
that's sound goalkeeping.
Oh my
Well, they
God,
might
I mean,
be
he's
trailing,
bottled the
but
shot,
hope
to be
in the
honest.
form of a
From that
corner.
position, you can't be bottling that shot, you know. I was completely screwed there, and he's really just hit it the wrong way. Like, he's hit it directly at my keeper. Get rid.
And now the delivery.
That's
It
fine.
had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself
Fine
of
with
the
him
opportunity.
missing
Well,
target
just
like
look at
that.
him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
I feel like Norman should have this right winger. Okay, that's not Norman. It's Cole Stockton, who did not have the header either, apparently. Even though I kind of, you know, thought he would. I mean, I didn't want it to Cole Stockton,
Delightful
but
pass.
I still thought he had.
Offside, close one.
I'm getting a little bit on the lucky side at the moment. I'm not
Norman.
gonna lie. Like,
Well, there's been a goal
I think I got a little bit
elsewhere.
lucky of
Alan
how I
McInally
went
with
1-0
the
up
latest.
so
It's
early
a
in
goal
this
for the
game.
home team.
Because
25 minutes played.
now I'm
1-0.
really not
Alan McInally
controlling
with
the
his
game as
finger
well
on
as
the
I thought
pulse.
I was.
And a
Go on.
good-looking ball. Chance here. And the keeper
Oh,
taking
Stockton
it
had an
cleanly.
effort, you know, and it was just wasn't quite enough, you know. I thought like Stockton's angle was decent there, but
McDonald.
wasn't quite opened up
Lavery.
enough. Okay. Lavery's their striker, if I'm correct in saying. Ooh. What a challenge
Possession
from
one.
Lavelle, you know. Lavelle's like my youngest centre-back for rating.
The visitors
so,
are
like,
struggling with possession, really.
my
but
real
on the break,
chance
they've
of-
been devastating. The pace really hurts defences.
And
What
good
a
work
save.
to deny the chance.
Was that Wildig,
Corner
I think,
kick
that shot?
awarded. And let's
I'm
see
pretty
if
sure that
this will
shot was
help
from
them add to
Wildig.
the
I don't
lead.
think that was Stockton. It might have been Stockton, you know. I probably should have shot that near post.
Well,
Probably
he's
would have had
doing
a more chance
everything
of
in his
actually...
power to help his team get over the line here. He's kicking every ball.
And a goal!
What a goal. Is that Cole Stockton? That is, isn't it?
Two-goal lead now.
Yeah, that is Cole Stockton. Brilliant stuff from Cole Stockton, then. He is a freaking machine at the moment. Cole Stockton is a machine.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a dangerous set piece into the box.
Like, just look, an easy ball in, and Cole Stockton is never going to miss that. You know, it's just like right there, you know.
Well, let's take another
Cole
look at
Stockton
that
will
goal,
not miss
shall we?
those, because if he does miss those, it's a brick pour on his part. What
It's going their
a
way.
what a
2-0.
half so far, you know. Like, we've had our little dodgy moments. For instance, when they missed the chance
A
with
goal
the
has been
header,
scored
they
in
missed
one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
that guy had the
It's a
shot
goal
directly
for
at my
Cheltenham
keeper.
Town. 37 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an
Wonderful
like.
tackle.
There's been moments of iffiness, but other
Well,
than
let's see
that,
what they
like, I
have
feel
in
like
store
I've
for them
really
on the break.
controlled this game. I'm looking for Sullivan. He's not really moving as quick as I'd like.
Cross fired over.
Okay, I
And
tried
no
to.
nonsense defensive clearance. Can he finish?
Okay, we've got the
Oh,
corner.
tremendous block.
That's probably the best I could have got from that situation, to be honest. So I'm not
He's
desperately
driven in the
upset about
corner.
that.
Well, the
Oh,
attack will
okay,
peter
Slew.
out. Keeper's ball.
Slew's one bounced off a defender there. Oh. These are efforts, you know. These are
The electronic
chances.
forward delivers the news.
I
2
can't
minutes
be
to
like
stoppage
I can't
time.
be getting too careful, you know. I need to try and
Hold
outscore them by an absolute ton, because I always seem to get comfortable and then I always concede a couple goals and it just changes the whole
And
outcome
they
of
have
the game.
possession again.
You know, so
So the referee
All right.
says that will be
we're at
all
half
for the
time.
first
We're 2-0
half on the
up.
home
It's a
side.
very
Now they've
good
got a
result
bit
at the
of
moment against Walsall, because they are a very good side. But what's the other results looking like? They're all one goal in them, you know. So we're actually the highest scoring result at the moment with the two.
The two teams have switched around
just
and
see how
are
we
ready
do,
now
shall
for
we?
the second half.
Got Hendry. Got to play that cross. Vel is looking for someone. I don't
John O'Sullivan.
see too many options.
And
See,
no
I
luck
didn't
keeping
really have
possession.
too much of an
Well, I'm
option
hearing
there
there's
for
been a
John
goal in one of the other games. Alan
Because
McInally
I
can
was
fill
a
us
little
in.
bit
It's the
pinned in.
second goal for Port Vale. 47 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan.
Not Danny.
Sinclair. Teammate available.
Oh
A
dear,
goal!
I said it, man.
He's dispatched it. Much to
Oh,
the
I
sheer
said it.
delight
I
of the
said that I
fans.
always get comfortable and then I concede just like that. Like, mate, my fucking fullback wasn't coming across.
Well,
Hendry,
here's the
look,
replay. He's
I
done
mean,
really
it was
well
my
to get his
centre-back's
head
fault
up
in a
and pick
way
out
because he went
teammate,
way
and then
too
the
far there,
composure
you
is
know. I wasn't
impressive
controlling
as he
that centre-back
smashes
in
the
that
ball with
position.
all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper.
I don't know why he
Brilliant
walked so
strike.
far in the other direction. Like, he
there
didn't
we have
need
it.
to mark
2-1.
that. That was Lavelle's fault completely. That wasn't Denny's fault. Like, that wasn't Hendry's fault even. Sorry. The more I look at it, so yeah, I've got to just take the blame off of Hendry there. That was
Possession one.
Lavelle's fault.
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Come on.
And the counter-attack came to nothing. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. This could level it. Could play it in. Can they get in behind them? And pull back.
What a block.
Well, body in the way. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Cheltenham Town.
And
Oh,
the
what an
keeper
effort.
more than equal to it.
Slew could have
They
scored
won't
that to
complain
make it a
about
lot
having
easier
won
in this
the corner,
game.
And maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage.
I said, man, Walsall were going
And
to
it
come
is
all at me.
substitution time at this juncture.
I knew this wouldn't be
Not
as
just
easy
from
as
one
that- as
side,
it was.
but from both. Wonderful block.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get
Norman,
around
man,
them
you
as
gotta
opposed
get
to
there.
trying to go through the middle.
Okay,
He read
Lavelle's
the
done well.
situation defensively and did his job.
Absolutely wallop it up the field.
Sincere apologies
That's a
for having to
brilliant
cut
header
you
on
off
there
just
from
then,
Jordan
Alan.
Slew.
To confirm for you, the home side were able to score, and they're winning in that game at the moment.
That should have been a very
2-1.
easy pick out, to be honest, from Thingy. I'm a little bit disappointed with that pick out.
Over it comes.
Bad header
And
from
well off
Lukimia.
target in the end. Good pressure
Bad
from the
header from
defender to
Lukimia,
put
that
him
one.
off.
That was a poor header from Lukimia. Go on, win that. Nice. Good
Ball's
stuff.
gone. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Now what can they do from here?
That was a
He
horror pass
succeeds
from
in
Jordan
clearing
Slew.
it.
Hack him
Can
down.
they do something positive
I tried to
on the
slow down the
counter-attack?
play, you know, just stop the fucking counter, but he already passed it. I was always going to do that. You know, I was always going to hack him.
It's going to be.
I had to, you know, I had to try and stop the
no
play.
escape,
But
not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. Willis. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man,
what
Jeff
a
Reeves.
fucking goddamn
Nasty landing on the
come out
shoulder
and
for
got
him there, and
that.
he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff.
I don't know where to go. I have to go back. Like, there's no option.
Norman.
I need to wait for
there's
Duarte
still
to make the
scope for
run.
late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides.
That's a good challenge. That was a brilliant
A
challenge.
really
from...
committed challenge.
You know what?
and
That
it's
was
gone
a
out for a
absolutely
throw-in.
fantastic.
Well,
Oh,
that's the moment he would like
Duarte.
to airbrush from history.
I've got
He's
to just
thrown
give
it
you all
straight
the
to
credit for
opposition.
that.
Played into the centre.
Oh my god. I couldn't get
It's
there.
gone out of play. Goal kick coming up.
I made too much work for myself.
Substitution time it is.
Oh.
Well, they've got to give just a little bit more. The fans
They're
are
at
demanding
12
it. They
a.m.
could get
for you
themselves
now
back into this one.
because I'm having
2
to,
minutes
because
of
it's a
stoppage
different
time to
time
be
here.
added
You know,
on.
I'm not from America. I'm guessing you're from America because I'm from England. You know, like I can't always do them at like your 9 a.m. if you get me. Like I'm having to do them. Sometimes I
Teammates
will.
in the middle.
If it's like a
Clattered
weekend
away.
or like
And that is that. The referee
I'm not
blows
doing
his
anything the
whistle
next
for full
day,
time.
I could 100% do them at a different time. But, you know, I can't always pick like another time, so I'm sorry about, you know, the conflict and that. I'll try my best to get them out earlier, but some days I just can't do it. So, you know, today is one of those days. But anyway, Jordan Slew and Cole Stockton with the goals to win me the game in the end. I had a lot of shots in that game. I should have scored a lot more than 2 goals, that is for sure. Jordan Slew and Cole Stockton, assists from O'Sullivan and Mendes Gomez. That was a required victory, that, because that puts me in a very good position against Walsall.
Just a moment of your
I'm
time.
busy at 12. I will, you know what, right? If I'm physically able to tomorrow, or like the next couple days, I will try to make sure at least one of them is as early as I can physically possibly do it. Yeah, man, we took Walsall by surprise. You know, we weren't the kind of team that should have been
Thank you so much.
competing with Walsall. You know, we've done well there to get that result against them. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, Jordan Slew and Stockton, we'll keep both of them in 100%. They more than deserve to play again after that. God, Krenagod is back. Krenagod's the absolute letdown for me at the moment. Anyway, we are now in the January transfer window officially. So, once I get my first offer through. However, what I will quickly do is I'll quickly get to let me get to January first, right? And then we'll solve a few things, because there's a lot of stuff I need to get sorted out here, right? So, in my calendar for this month, we have what is it, 6 games? 6 games. Cup game against Forest Green, league game against Salford, Exeter, Colchester, Tranmere, and Newport. I'm picking Salford and Newport. Because... oh, wait, no, I need to pick 3. Okay, Salford, Newport, and Colchester. Because I feel like Exeter I should win, Tranmere I should win, and this cup game, like, it's early in the thing, and it's at home, and it's against Forest Green, so I should win that. Salford is definitely one I want to play, and Newport is definitely one I want to play. I guess I will play the one against Colchester as well. So, yeah. I'm guessing both of them have been recalled. I don't feel like I did anything wrong about them two, you know, personally. Like, I could not have given them much more game time than I gave them. They're not meant to be first-team players for me, you know? Well, I can tell you right now for a fact, I need a right-back. I have no bloody choice. I need a right-back. It's not a possibility anymore. Because I have only Norman now. I'm glad I signed that right-back, because... I'm in the bin now. Anyway, we've got my monthly scouting update. We have 1 player available. We will be adjusting the budget to sign him because he's got good potential. Because he has a good potential, I'm interested in him. And he's a cam, you know. I mean, he's 42 rated, but hopefully, you know, he won't be an utter useless player for me. Anyway, we don't have any offers through the door yet. And we also don't have any transfer things through the door either. Like, no scout reports. Is what I'm trying to say, sorry. Anyway. Hopefully, I'll have my first scout report through the door now, yeah? Am I correct in saying that? Alright, we do. It's out of 12 new players. I'm going to guess there's no one on my transfer hub already. There is not. It's out of 12 new players, meaning what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use the transfer random number generator, even, sorry. And using that number generator, I am going to pick out the players that I get. So out of 12, we are getting number 11 and number 4. Number 4 is this guy. I don't even want to try and say his name. Spetim Xhaka. Doesn't look great, to be honest. And then who was the other one? 11. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Robert Zulj. He looks way too good for my team. If I could sign him, I would 100%. But he looks way, way, way too good for my team. So I highly doubt I'll have the chance of signing him. Right. One thing that I do know for sure is that I'm very much not going to be selling anyone, really, because my squad is already bare thin as possible. Like, I have very little players in my squad. So, you know, I'm not going to be selling anyone. Maybe Rodari. I might sell Rodari if I got an offer for him. I'd say Rodari, Price, and that'd probably be about it, to be honest. Because everyone else I'm basically forced to keep at the moment. Oh, another 12 players update here. We have number 5 and number 2. Number 2 is this free agent. I'm normally able to sign free agents, but I don't really want him. And number 5 is Adolfo Gaich. He actually looks quite good, you know, to sign up. Like, he looks like, for my level, he looks like someone I could actually try and sign. But if that would be if I had money, and I don't have money. Plus, I also don't need a striker, of all things. Right. We have to sim this game against Forest Green because I'm playing the Salford, the Colchester, and the Newport games. I've already said that. We won on penalties. Good stuff. We won on bloody penalties. Stockton scored for me. Then they equalised in the 84th minute with Cadden. And then nothing happened in the fucking extra time. Did my team miss a pen? They did. Duarte missed. Brilliant. Because Stockton scored, then their player missed. McAlinden scored, their player missed. Duarte missed, and Davidson scored. Davies scored. And Bailey scored. And then Wildig missed. Cadden scored. And then Norman scored, and Adams missed. Come on. Well, Stockton scored again. Stockton is on an absolute spree at the moment. I do not understand what's going on with the man, but he's on an absolute... He is on fire. Like, he is actually on fire. Well, I know my free agent is going to be a right back if I get to the end with no new right back replacement, because otherwise I'm going to be in the shit. Let's take out you for Perez again, and let's bring in O'Sullivan. And then out of these players, we're going to bring out the two centre-backs and bring in my two better centre-backs again for the game that I'm going to be playing, which should be the final game of the episode for me, guys, against Salford. It's only 2 games played today because of the fact that I have all the other stuff that I've had to do for today as well. So my Morecambe Cambridge game and Tranmere game have both been moved, making me feel like I might have another game added to this calendar, which is a bit annoying if I do. I don't. Okay, good. That's fine then. Right, well, we're about to be coming up against Salford here. It's a big game for me. You know, it's one that I need to try and take. And try and take the results when I can. So, do I have another transfer? No, I don't. It'll probably be after this. It'll probably be when I get to it. I'll probably have another transfer shortlist of people. Diagouraga, I have been playing pretty well lately. You know what, mate? Diagouraga, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, like, you have been playing well lately. I've got to give you that credit. It's out of 7 new. Only 7 new from the England one. Meaning that I'm going to get 2 of these anyway. And the numbers are 2 and 5. So, number 2 is Jaden Richardson, who actually looks like a pretty good player for me as a, person to come in and play as my backup right back. And then 5 is Kieran Sadlier? Sadlier? I don't know. All I know is he's probably too good for me, so I don't think I'll be able to get him. Oh, this is Lyndon Dykes, the goddamn ball-headed knobhead against fucking England. Who frickin', he was a little knobhead, he was, Lyndon Dykes, saying about what he said about Shaw and that, about he just fucking absolutely body them. You're an absolute wanker, Lyndon Dykes. Hope you know that. You would not be welcome at Morecambe. Anyway, we take on Salford now. This is a pretty... This is a needed game, you know? Like, they are in 7th, but I need to keep pushing up the table as far as I can, you know? If I can push myself up the table, then I need to. I know a lot of the players from this. There's Dishon Bernard, there is Toure, I know him. I know Hunter, and I know James Wilson, because he used to be a Manchester United youth player who kind of went a bit downhill. Oh. Anyway. That's got to be a goal. Lovely, Anton Escobar. I've been good with my corners in this one, you know. Or with my crosses, because it's what I score half my bloody goals as in this. Oh, it was a net. Why is there a tennis net in the bloody goal? Oh my god, what a goal that was. Did you see that? Hit the post. Why has it gone down? There's a net. I can see the bloody net. But they keep going down. See? I missed. Because I keep holding it down too much because I'm trying to get it in the top part of the goal. Yeah! It bounced off the floor. I done well there, you know. 13,000. 14,000 even. Oh, what a freaking training drill.
Our camera lens trained on one
Cole
man.
Stockton.
4 goals in 3 games. You can't argue with that. The action is live. Next.
He's doing bits.
And
Cole
welcome to a
Stockton
game
is
that
doing
really should have
absolute
pulses
bits
racing.
at the moment.
Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, as always, is Lee Dixon. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from League 2 coming up. I certainly can't wait for this one, Lee.
Cole Stockton.
Yeah, great
Cole
to be
Stockton
here.
is someone
How lucky
who
are we,
I
Derek?
need
We
for the
get
rest of the
paid for
season
this.
if I'm going to try.
Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too.
Anton
Should be
Escobar's
great.
in as well, you know. We got a big one. Alright, come on.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Did they
Would you
play all
call
the
it
people I said?
4-5-1, Lee?
They
Yeah,
did
I
play
really
Dishon
like this
Bernard, they did play
formation, Derek.
Hunter.
4-2-3-1,
They did play
really.
Turin, they did play
Two
James
central
Wilson,
midfield
yeah.
players supplying support to a
I think
three
that's the
ahead of
exact
them, and then
team
a
that they
lone
had on
striker
the
with a
thing.
number 10 just behind him.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. A
That's the team I'm
4-4-2
sitting
with a
with.
slight tweak, maybe.
Yeah, it's all about the central midfield players in this formation, Derek. The two players, instead of playing next to each other, one will just play advanced of the other one. It's very, very important that the wide players tuck in when they haven't got the ball to help that lone midfield player in the middle of the park.
And the game
Come on.
begins.
We need to try and get a result in this one. Because if I can pull a result off Salford here as well, you know,
This
then
attack
that'll be a
looks highly
clean episode.
promising.
Other than the fact that we
And a
got the
strong
draw
tackle.
in the game against Forest Green but won on pens, we will have won every game.
Norman.
It'll be nice and clean, you know. We need
John
that.
O'Sullivan.
Don't desperately need it, but you know, it'd be nice to get.
Asani leukemia.
Sani leukemia.
Well, you never quite know who's going to
That's
emerge
a
from the
bit of a
shadows
poor
and
ball,
become
that.
a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you
Oh my
expecting
God,
from him?
Lavelle, you
Well,
know,
how do you stop
Lavelle
him?
almost made it
4
all the
goals
way.
in 3 games. I suggest the defenders, not just one of them, 2s and 3s might be the case.
A goal has been scored.
I don't
in
know
one
if you
of the
need 2
other
or 3
games.
people to
Alan
mark Cole
McAnally
Stockton.
has
You
the
know, I think you
news.
could probably
It's a
mark him
goal
with
for
1 if he's a
Southend
good
United.
defender. For
7
instance,
minutes
Dishon
played,
Bernard,
1-0.
you know, he's
Regular
probably good
updates
enough to
from
do it.
Alan McAnally along the way. Can he put
Don't know
them
why
in
I'm
front?
hyping up Salford. I don't want to. I'm Morecambe. I've got to remember, I'm not playing a
Well, the
Salford
attack
career
fizzled
mode here,
out.
you know. What ball? That's out.
A throw in it's going to be.
Oh, keeping it in, man. It's an absolute
Well,
pain
that's
in
a
the arse.
completely wasted
That is a
throw-in.
brilliant keeping play there, you know, from O'Sullivan. I've got to give him credit for that. Right, play it out to Hendry.
Hendry
Cole Stockton.
takes the shot.
What an effort!
Oh, really
What a
commanding goalkeeping.
save! You know
Well, he's given a
what?
corner,
Cole
the referee.
Stockton there. He's been found with a peach, and he's actually had a. It's gone right at him, actually. You know, like, it's
Over
it's
it
one that
comes.
made it look good,
It comes
even
to
though it was
absolutely
quite
nothing.
easy to save.
Sports car, that's a red sports car, parked outside main reception. Please.
They just let his opponent glide
So
by.
this Perez guy
Really getting stuck in.
is not very good. That's the problem. Like, he's left-footed, and I know he's left-footed because I.
Applying vigorous pressure. And he takes on the shot.
Oh, Cole
And there
Stockton,
it is,
stop
the
it, my
breakthrough.
dude!
That will do nicely.
Stop it, my dude! You have to stop this! You're too bloody good, man! Cole Stockton, you're too bloody good! I don't get
think
it!
the keeper's expecting power. He's expecting the laces to come right through that ball, but he just passes it into
Wow.
the net. A lovely, lovely finish.
A chance to revisit the goal.
All I'm saying is the defender should do better there. Like, what is his name? Turnbull, I think it is. Turnbull has
The
got
match
to do
is
better with that.
restarted. 1-0 here.
But Cole Stockton is on the frickin' form of his bloody life at the moment. If I didn't have him right now, I don't know what I'd be doing. Jordan Slew and frickin' Anton Escobar without goddamn Cole
Gibson.
Stockton. There's no way I'd be able to do anything.
Wilson.
I don't know how McAlinden's
Happy
got
to
himself
pass
on the
the
goal
ball,
of the
but
season
remaining
contenders, you know,
patient.
even though he's only played, like... Because
Towel.
I remember he only played in the first couple games, and that's when he got his goal of the season
And
contender.
news of a goal.
So I'm pretty sure that was actually against Salford, but it was in the
It's
first,
a
like...
goal for Crawley Town. 27 minutes played.
Go on, Anton
1-1.
Escobar.
Thanks, Alan. A move of promise on the flank.
Oh my. Oh my. I think it's safe to
Over the
say
touchline
Escobar
for a
is not
throw-in.
quite the player you want on your crossing.
Wilson. Towel.
Oh. Come on, get rid.
Good idea, that particular move, but not to be.
Come on, Mendes Gomez
As you
has
can see,
got
the
to be able to
visitors haven't
outpace
had
him,
too much of
surely.
the ball. But to
Mendes
their credit,
bloody
they've been
Gomez, mate. He's
absolutely
going to be in my...
blistering on the
I have a chance of
counter-attack.
having Mendes
They just
Gomez in
sit
my team
back,
in the championship.
hit you on the
to be honest.
break.
He's that
It's
good.
really working for this team.
Oh, yeah, man, I just play counter. You know, counter on the
Might be
break.
perfectly
That's
set
how I
up for the
play.
counter-attack, you know.
You got to know that already, my dude.
All hands on deck.
Go on, Norman. Good
Well,
job.
they seem to be onto
Norman is
something
going to need a
positive,
lot
but it
more.
faded
Like,
away.
I'm going to need
Well,
Norman
there's
to
been
do
a goal
even more than he
elsewhere.
was.
Alan
Because he's
McAnally
my
with
only
the
bloody
latest.
right back at the
It's a
moment.
goal for the visitors.
Now, obviously, if I get to the end of the
1-1.
transfer window and I don't
Regular
have one,
updates
then
from
I
Alan
will
McAnally
obviously
along the way.
sign one with my
Can he
freaking
put it
free
away?
agent that I'm allowed.
Oh,
But
a tremendous block.
I pressed L2, man. He's got to shield it there. I knew it was going out. I wanted the corner. And he's just giving them the fucking goddamn goal kick. Like, what are you doing, Mendes?
Gibson.
Oh, Mendes.
Wilson.
Mendes bloody Gomez.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? And he saw the situation developing. Well, the electronic
make a
board
sub at
showing
half-time,
one
you know.
additional minute.
Because I remember Diogo Raga said he wanted to play, and I accidentally have now only just remembered that I'm not playing Diogo Raga, I'm playing Songo.
Well, couldn't quite find
So-
his teammate.
So that he doesn't
A
get
chance
upset
then
at
for
me.
the respective managers.
When I was meaning to play him, I'll put him on at half time. Plus Songo is looking the most tired anyway out of everyone, so I'll bring Diogo Raga in. Come on. Diogo Raga, you know, he's old, but he's good. Or he should be anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't noticed
The two
Perez
teams have
once.
switched around
Like the cam,
and are ready now
the
for the second
53
half.
rated or 52 rated cam, I have not noticed him in the slightest.
Norman. And I
You're
believe
way
there's been a
off.
goal on the Bolton
Oh,
Wanderers
Sullivan,
match.
what are
Alan
you doing
McAnally
there?
can fill us in.
It's
You're
the second
miles
goal
offside.
for Bolton Wanderers. 48
There's
minutes
no
played.
way you
2-1.
thought you
Thank
were
you, Alan
onside there.
McAnally. What can they do from here?
Come on, Anton Escobar.
A very good tackle.
I was going to play it to Cole Stockton. I probably should have played it to Cole Stockton.
Well, there's been considerable
But I just felt
speculation,
like
but
he was
now
gonna
we can
screw it.
pass on the official news. Aymeric
Laporte
Laporte
to
has
Barca.
completed his move to
That's
Barcelona.
so realistic, you
I
know,
think he'll
because
add
he's
some
linked
real
there in real
quality
life.
to this new club. He's a team player.
Like he's been
I'm
linked
sure
to
he'll
Barca
settle
in real life
quickly.
because they were going to do
proper pro.
who were they? They were going to change someone.
Hendry.
I can't remember what the deal was going to be, but it was going to be for one of their players, or one of Barca's players.
Couldn't keep the ball.
Because they were willing to offer either Laporte or who were they after from Barca? I'm so confused. I can't remember.
It
That
is
was a
to be a
terrible
throw-in.
fucking keep in play, you know.
Time for a change then.
All I know is Laporte to Barca is mad realistic. It's like they actually see the speculation in real life and then just
And
go,
30
yep.
minutes left for play in this match.
Come on.
Well, he's lost the ball.
Good stuff.
I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McAnally?
It's a third goal for Walsall. 63 minutes played.
Come on,
3-1.
good stuff.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
What a bit of play,
Derek,
you know.
you're right,
Cole
he has played
Stockton.
well, and
Cole
goals win
Stockton!
games. Well,
flinging
Oh my
himself at
god! Cole bloody Stockton, man. He's actually on form at the moment. Look at this. This is heading towards the bloody top bins. That's a fantastic save from the Salford goalkeeper.
And a substitution in the offing. Over it comes.
Go on, Cole Stockton.
Well, they had a decent reading
Well, I
of
mean,
that
I'm
ball
off.
in.
I'm not.
Deep delivery.
Okay.
Well cleared away. Good
Not there.
visualisation
He's
and
off.
execution.
He's miles
And that is
offside. I didn't want it to him. Oh, go on, dear good ragger.
Getting forward. He's had to go
Okay,
for
I have
it.
been
Wins the
absolutely
ball.
bodied there off
And
the
news
ball.
of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Port Vale. 71 minutes
Come on.
played. 2-1.
Many thanks,
Gotta come
Alan.
get the ball, man. Okay, well, I mean, I got the ball there with Mendes Gomez,
And
but it
space
kind of
to
just hit him.
attack.
It's not like he actually meant to get it. It just kind of
Inside the
smacked
last
him. And
quarter
then, yeah.
of an hour.
Well, there you go.
It's opening up for
All
them.
right, come on.
Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Has eyes for goal.
No! Okay, that was
I must say
horrible.
he's let himself down with really
That was
flabby
actually
finishing
really
there.
bad, that
Yeah,
fucking
wasted
attempt.
opportunity from the short distance. You see the manager's frustration on the touchline. Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
How can they find a late leveller?
Need to keep this.
Alert
Go on,
defending.
Lavelle. What a bloody challenge from you. Mendes Gomez, you're taking
Showing
way too
teamwork
long.
and commitment.
I had to bring Hendry
Tremendous
across to
challenge.
goddamn cover for Lavelle there.
Counter-attacking, very much an option.
Because Mendes Gomez took way too
They
long.
need to get bodies back. Oh, he's through.
What
here.
is that? Oh,
That's a
Anton
fairly
Escobar. I feel
easy
so bad
save
for
any
Perez
keeper
there.
to make.
Because that's not Perez's fault in any way. That pass from Anton Escobar was horrible. Like, he just had to tap that. I tapped it. And he's just done that for some reason. I don't know why he thought that was even on.
It comes to absolutely nothing. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word.
Keep them pushed back. That's fine. Just keep them back here and we've got it.
Turnbull.
Come on!
The referee
1
blows his
bloody
whistle for
nil.
full time,
It was
and
only
it's
a
victory
1-0
for the
game in the
visitors'
end,
league.
but
Well,
it's
split
what I
by
bloody
that one
needed in the
goal,
end,
that's
man.
how close the...
It's what I bloody needed. Come the hell on. Cole Stockton. Cole Stockton is the difference maker. You know? He's an absolute gem. He's well, he's not a gem because he's not young, but like
Some questions regarding
he's a
the
club. He is an icon of this team. Yeah, man, you have to be strong, man.
That'll be all.
Okay. Diogo Raga. See, I know I had to bring him on, otherwise he would have been moaning. Brilliant to see, though. Brilliant to see from my team there. Yeah, so Cole Stockton in the form of his bloody life. I don't know how he's doing so well with 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. And he's being an absolute machine. Bring Kunagoj in at right mid, yeah. Bring Gibson in as well, yeah. He's going to have to play at right back. I don't really have a choice otherwise. Letherin got that clean sheet in that game, you know. I got a rating for that. I got a rating for it. That clean sheet there. Alright, you know what, guys? This has been a mad successful episode. I'm just going to check the top scorers. What's the top deals? 90 million, though, for Laporte to go Barca. Like, I get it. He's a great player, but 90 mil. Oh, my God. So, Drez, Matt Grimes, Luis Felipe. Ayala, I know him. He's old now. He doesn't look that old, but he is. Armani. Malin, you know, for 58 mil. I mean, it's worth it, though, because you know he's going to be good. Verbic, good player. Verbic. I know him. He's quite good. I don't know who this guy is, but 13 mil to Torino. He's obviously someone. Same with this guy to Everton. No idea who he is, but again, he's obviously someone. Luis Felipe. That's a brilliant signing for Olympic Lyon, you know. Ailing to Los Lille. He's signed for them. Don't know who he is, but a free agent. Inigo Martinez has gone to Villarreal. He's abandoned ship. MK Dons have signed Badia. No idea who that is. Looks a bit of an average player, to be honest. Sydney for 10.8 mil. Duncan, he looks like a young upcoming player, you know. Les Laporte deal, the big one. Oh, we got a few free transfers, you know. All older people, like De Silva and that. I'm trying to see like what kind of players have gone where that I could have got, if you get me. You know what? That's not bad. And then we'll check the top scorers list. Where is my boy Cole Stockton at? Cole Stockton is in 9th. He's got 9 goals. He has played the least games, though, with Reed. So they're both, like, you know, compared to the other people that are above him, like, he's played a lot less games, Cole Stockton. And he's doing very, very, very well for me. Is there anyone else on this list? No. Assists-wise, Wildig is still winning on the assists. He has 7 assists. O'Sullivan is also on there with 4. And so is Morenzo with 4 as well. Clean sheets, I don't expect us to be that high on them because we have not been getting many clean sheets. Letheren has got 4 in 14, and then Ganesh has got 4 in 13. So it's pretty bloody equal between them two, you know. Yellow cards, obviously Stockton is up there with 4. Got a few other names in there. No, just Stockton on the yellow cards. Red cards, I know Wildig's in there, yeah. And Norman. We've had a couple reds, I'm not going to lie. Cheltenham have had so many, you know. Tozer, look, Tozer, Thomas, Blair, May, Horton and Chamberlain. That's 6 players with a red card. Thing is, it stops some players from ever playing again. So, look, a couple of those players, like Blackwood from Oldham and Chamberlain from Cheltenham, they only played 2 games, and one of them they got a red, so obviously they never played again because of that bad form. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end episode 9 here. It's been a very successful episode, and in the next episode, guys, we're going to be doing more transfers going on in the January transfer, maybe even sign a couple people, and hopefully just keep this brilliant form going. So, I will see you guys in the next episode.